Hi, Mike.
Hi, Rob. Thanks for having me.
Always a pleasure. And yeah, you've been here a couple of times. We've done a few projects together.
For sure.
You founded this great festival with Ian Corbett called Electronic Music Midwest.
Yes, and we are celebrating our 25th festival in February. Our pianist is Shiau-uen Ding, a New York-based pianist, and we're pretty excited about that. Uh, but me and Ian have been doing the Electronic Music Midwest Festival (EMM) since 2000. What that festival is about mostly is about the immersive audio experience. And so we always have, since we've ran it, we've had at least an 8.2 channel surround sound. We've expanded that into more 3D audio, immersive audio with the Atmos system.
One of the things I always loved about EMM was, it's about attendance, right? Like, you submit your work, you get like you have to come, you have to be a part of it. Electronic composers, and we're here and we're listening to each other's stuff, supporting each other. It's also the community, like afterwards, right? When you're going out and getting a beer.
That's exactly what I was going to interject with, which was, I think that when we look back at our festival, EMM, I think is probably known for two things. One thing, which is, I mean, you just can't argue with this. The quality of the audio that we put out in the space is top notch. We have a great tech team with Jason Bolte, who teaches at Montana State University, and of course Ian Corbett. We always get compliments from composers who have gone to festivals or been on other concerts where they, this is the best they've ever heard their music. And so that's sort of one characteristic of EMM. Most of our concerts are less than an hour long, and we do that. It's very intentional. We want to make sure that that people have time to talk with each other between concerts, whether it's over a beer or beers, whatever the case may be, or over dinner. But I've always felt like the best part of festivals and what I got the most out of going to festivals and conferences was, I would be inspired by the music. I'm still inspired by the music that we present and we hear. But, what really inspires me is talking to the people who are making it and hearing their passion about what they're doing and how they're doing it, and, making connections that way. EMM's focus is on building this community, if for no other reason, just for 2 days, for people to get together and try to develop connections with one another. And music is certainly one of those vehicles that we use, but we also hope that we're having social engagements and things like that that allow people to really connect with one another, and take that back with them and incorporate it and make more great music. Um, but the diversity of our programming, I think, is really also key to the success that we've had. Um, Tony Reimer is the person on our team that puts together the programs, puts pieces in order, and we often get a lot of great compliments on what a well balanced program it is, diverse collection of pieces. Think about contrasting your programming. Which piece will help the piece that came before it, and it's going to help the piece that comes after it. Not that those pieces don't stand out on their own, but they are being presented in a context of a program. And the ordering of the concerts is extraordinarily important. And I just think it's one of the most valuable things that a festival like ours can do, is to really, really be strategic and thoughtful about where pieces are programmed, on their on the festival schedule. I think it's really important that we're playing music that really demonstrates the breadth of the compositions that are happening out there. I think that we've done a really great job of and being really aware that we're choosing pieces that are focused on all different types, take all different types of direction.
And
so here, let's try something, Rob. I know you're going to edit this afterward, but if you're a composer and you'd like to submit to EMM, we're going to be the first part of February 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, I believe. But you can go to emmfestival.org. We'll see if you can plug that in, right? Where it's
absolutely.
Be great if it sparkles. Or maybe emmfestival.org. Yeah.
Go and submit your works. And even better, one of the guest for this EMM is Shiau-uen Ding, who is a phenomenal pianist.
Okay, so let me just, if you don't know Shiau-uen, Shiau-uen is, she has a beautiful smile and she comes out on stage and you think, and then all of a sudden she gets in front of the keys and she turns into this rabid beast. This is, I'm going to say, this is some of the most exciting piano playing I've ever seen. She is, I've had her at my university to perform. She plays some of the hardest music ever written. And it's such a privilege to witness her artistry. She's a spectacular pianist. And if you have a piece for piano and electronics, or you're missing out if you don't submit it for Shiau-uen to consider, because having a piece performed by her it'll be a highlight performance on your reel for sure.
Absolutely. And I think the New York Times called her like a daredevil on the piano. It's just a great, fabulous pianist. Huh. Yeah. So she's so if you're out there and you like doing piano and electronics, this is the one for you.